Are you now prepared to make the best of things, even though you despise the man that you have to sleep next to every night? Maybe not such a relevant example, thought I'd throw it in. Hassan, you're in Slough. What would you like to say?
Morning, Katie. Hi. I am a staunch Conservative and I would be a staunch Republican supporter, but I did not support Donald Trump. So I was one of the few who was very shocked with the outcome. Now, I don't agree with the protests that have taken place because he's won. He is going to be the president. And just same as the protests against Brexit, I am a Tory Remainer as well. I was equally shocked with the outcome, but, Brexit is Brexit. We have to make it work. When you ask the question, is there anything positive? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. And as Hillary Clinton said, we have to give him a chance. And some positive things are happening already, that he's going to modify Obamacare. He's not going to investigate Hillary Clinton. And I hope that I am proven wrong with regards to Donald Trump and Brexit. And that's what I told Nigel Farage a couple of weeks ago. Let's hope we are proven wrong. Can I come back to you with regards to your views about Trump's view on women?
Yes, of course.
And to Muslims. Now, I did listen to your answers to the criticism of Trump on women, and you said women are not victims and they can defend themselves. Now, so if I told you privately that I wanted to grope you even though you're married, I'm sure you're going to say you are going to come back and push back and not be a victim. But it doesn't mean that what I say is actually correct, because I'm sure you're not going to tell your sons believe anything you want about women because they are not victims, they can defend themselves. You're going to say, don't hold these views about women or other groups. My final point is in relation to the Muslim ban, the proposed ban. Now, I'm a Muslim myself, and I do plan to visit America next year.
Sure.
And if he does impose the ban, I know it's very impractical, but if he does impose it, I will actually sue him, and I hope I can count on your support, Katie, as a fellow Brit.
God bless you, Hassan. And your views on children and what I would teach my children. I would just teach my children to have an open mind about views and to stand strong behind theirs. I don't necessarily feel I need to be in detail with my children about, this is the right thing to say, this is inappropriate to say, this is a good thing to say, this is the bad. I don't understand these days why opinions have become right and wrong. Nobody made anyone the exam invigilator. Life is not an exam. So all I'm teaching my children really is to listen to two sides and decide which one they feel most comfortable with. But in terms of a Muslim ban, which was your last point there, of course we would recognise Trump has used bombastic rhetoric throughout his campaign to connect with the way voters are feeling. You and I would both recognise as well that a Muslim ban, even if one were to support it, which of course people do not necessarily support the idea of discriminating against an entire religion, you couldn't do that because we don't even name our religion on our passports, do we, Hassan? So I think this is a sort of a theoretical and notional debate, but I take your point, you were against it. Thank you very much indeed, Hassan, for your fine call this morning. I appreciate it.